Namaskar, hello my yoga friends. So friends, today we have with us Dr. Vineeta Ketkar, who is joining us from Pune, and she is a founder of Gnosis Medical Yoga Foundation. So she's already there, wonderful. So let me send her the request. How I met her before while she joins. So Hello My Yoga started in year 2017. We were just listing company. We used to list the best of the yoga centers, yoga events which are happening in India. I think they have got some problem. They are not joining it. I have sent them the invite. Thank you, Silpa.
Just
Can you hand over that phone to
yes,
Dr.
yes,
Ketkar?
yes,
Thank you.
ma'am is coming. Yeah, just a minute.
So in the meantime, I'll tell you about, yes, I was there telling you the journey about Hello My Yoga. So in 2017, we were just a listing company. We used to list the best of the yoga centers, yoga events for our yogi community worldwide. And our intention was to help the worldwide audience who were yoga seekers to find them the spiritual space to practice yoga, where they can transform themselves, evolve in their yogic spirituality journey. But then, when we were like soaring with the traffic, we were getting good inquiries, COVID happened. We started losing the traffic. Now, what to do? Because people were not traveling. So we thought, why not to turn the tables? Earlier, we were getting the yoga students to the yoga centers. Why not to create a platform at Hello My Yoga itself, where the best of the India's teacher can disseminate their teachings through a platform. And so Hello My Yoga education platform was created. And in 2020, we started with our live programs. And from live programs, last year we launched a self-paced programs also. So in the self-paced program on Women's Day, we launched Dr. Vineeta Ketkar's post-menopausal management program. So today we have Dr. Vineeta Ketkar actually joining from Pune, Gnosis Medical Yoga Foundation, to share her journey about how yoga happened in her life, how yoga is helping women at her center. So we are just waiting for her that she joins us. In the meantime, I'll just tell you, Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar, namaskar, namaskar.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, Shivani.
So at last, we made it to IG Live.
Yes, 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 yes.
So friends,
And
at IG Live, at Hello My Yoga Instagram Live, you'll not see any person who is so advanced or who knows all about Instagram or different digital platforms. We are actually giving trainings to the yoga teachers and then get them. Our yoga teachers in India are very shy with the digital technology. So we are making sure that the shyness go away and they are there to interact with the worldwide audience through Hello My Yoga platform. Ma'am, namaskar, a warm welcome. I would just tell to my audience that Dr. Vineeta Ketkar is an MBBS physician, but she didn't pursue her master's in medicine. Reason, she was so fascinated with rope and belt therapy that she got herself trained with Dr. S.V. Karandikar in Kabir Bagmat. Then she got herself training under Guruji, Sri BKS Iyengar. For more than 14-16 years, she has just been trained, learned under their guidance. And after that, she started her own yoga center, Gnosis Medical Yoga Foundation, which is catering to people who have different musculoskeletal problems or different, or people who want to pursue yoga as a career. So she is helping a lot of students with her two yoga centers, medical yoga centers in Pune. And with that, she's also helping different people in learning about precautionary systems of medicine through her clinic as a family physician. So, welcoming you, ma'am.
thank you so much. Thank you.
about your journey, how yoga happened in your life.
In my life,
Yes.
I I was a resident of suburb of Mumbai, so life was very tough to me, and that's how I was made tougher by my life because I had done the local journey to complete my medical education, and that gave me lot of patience, perseverance, and physical strength till the age of 35. But when I completed 35, I thought probably the nearing midpoint of life has come, and
We have lost your audio. We have lost your audio.
is it okay?
Yeah, it is now fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So at the around age of 35, every female should think that whatever genes and circumstances have given the strength will not be sufficient now. Now I have to put something positive efforts so that my strength and my ability will be continued. So at the age of 35, I first joined aerobics class for 1 month. And at the end of 1 month, I felt that this is not cup of my coffee or tea. I should search something else. And then I got enrolled myself in one center which was initiated by Bihar School of Yoga. And there the seed was well nourished and then flourished also. And it happened in 1992. So it has almost completed 32 years and I'm enjoying this journey.
I want to know what is your energy drink? Because I have seen you how you run your two medical yoga centers. Then you have a clinic as well. And when we were shooting for you, the timings were 6 in the morning, but you were already there 5 in the morning at the center, and ensuring everything is well arranged and organized. So I want to know what is your energy drink? At this or age also, you are handling so many initiatives.
I know. I feel the energy trick is you should do what you love. If we do something what we love, it is not by compulsion, it is by our passion, then definitely the physiology helps to maintain your energy. But in addition, of course, you have to be particular about the food intake, which food you take, and the proper sleep. Minimum 6 to 7 hours of sleep is a must so that the energy metabolism really cooperates with you and you are energetic. It is maybe at 12 o'clock in the night or 5 o'clock in the early morning. You are all fresh. Yes.
Yes, that is true. That is really, really true. That if you are looking forward to something next morning, every day, I am sure that's the energy that keep you up in life. So at Hello My Yoga also, we guys work like that with the same spirit, same prana. I'll say that we are looking forward to different tasks every day. That we have to handle so many things, we have to cater to so many people, and we enjoy thoroughly each moment of it. So that's why that's the energy that keep
But
us up in life till late also. So, but ma'am, women life when it's in family, it's not that easy because you have
definitely,
so many unsaid commitments. And
definitely.
here, then in that grahast ashram, there are so many changes also happening in the body because there is a perimenopause stage, which is like first, yeah, after pregnancy, kids, then there is a perimenopause stage, then there is a menopause stage, and then there is a postmenopausal stage. So, in especially, I'm talking about these three stages: perimenopause, and then menopause, and then postmenopause. So how do you see what will be your suggestion to the females that how we can what we can do, some basic activities or some basic things to keep ourselves mentally, emotionally, physically up in life?
It's a very difficult question, Shivani. But as you rightly said, we have to think about these four ashramas as is taught by our culture. Brahmacharya ashram is, we usually dedicate minimum 25 years for our education and then becomes the grahastha ashram, the reproductive phase of female life, maybe up to the age of 40 because nowadays females are getting married at the age of 30, 32, 33. So first baby around 34. So really true, the reproductive system works well, we can say up to 40 years of age. And after 40 starts the beginning ending of grahasthashram and slowly going or diving into perimenopausal stage of life. So I feel giving full justice to your family life is the first thing, because that those years are not going to come back again, and you should not have any repentance that I did not give justice to my daughter or to my son. So those years, little bit you neglect here and there for yourself, that is okay, that is pardonable till your son or your daughter probably becomes 10th pass or 12th pass. But once they are 10th pass and 12th pass and they start their college life, it is better you be little bit away from them, because that is what they want. They don't want their mammas around them. If you remain around them, they will hate you. That's what we mothers should remember, that you don't want to be hated by your sons and daughters. So that gives you a signal around maybe 40, 45, depends on your age of marriage and first issue. So around 40, 45 is the time of going into Vairagya. That is the detachment. So far you were all the time attached with your study, then your career, probably you are a working woman, then giving full justice, because motherhood is so strong, motherly instinct is so strong, that you once you become a mother, you are no more a wife, and that's a pain for your husband. I know that. At our life from self point of view, get slowly detached to the duties which you have already given justice to. Think about your health, and when I say health, it is not the physical health, it's the emotional health, because how are we females are known by our emotions, and we many times I feel the emotion should not be our weakness, but emotion should be our strength. And slowly developing a detached feeling or attitude is the beginning of perimenopausal age. Knowing that physiologically our estrogen hormone is going to say bye bye to us, and many changes will slowly creep in our life, for which we should be mentally prepared, Shivani. So we feel around 40, 45 years of age, our physiology is going to change, and being prepared for that, understanding the science and handling the technique with the help of yogic study is really, really very significant.
I completely agree, ma'am. That becomes the part of emotional welfare. What about the health, physical fitness?
Yes. Now coming to the physical strength, what are the changes which we notice around the age of either perimenopausal or postmenopausal age group? Everybody is worried about the hot flushes. Everybody is worried about the mood swings. Then slowly creeping in hypertension or diabetes type 2 or hypothyroidism. Everybody knows what's going to be around on the platter now, right? First of all, we all women should remember that it is absolutely physiological. And life starts with physiology and ends in philosophy, right? So body knows how to tackle these low levels and no estrogen levels. Only we have to have little bit of patience. That ये symptom आने वाला है, थोड़े mood swings होने वाले हैं और वापस जाने वाले भी हैं. So you have to remember this stage ये भी बदल जाएगा. So that ये भी बदल जाएगा theme is really important. Body slowly gets tuned to it. Hormonal ऐसे की सच में जरूरत नहीं है. That's what I feel. Number one. And number two, we have to understand what are the changes going to occur in our body. Is decrease in the muscle mass, decrease in the bone mass, then low metabolism. Now let's see, just less muscle mass is going to make our musculoskeletal system suffer. Each joint will suffer because it doesn't have sufficient muscle mass. And muscle mass is always replaced by fat mass, and fat is of no use. And many oncologists are suggesting now, around the age of 40, 45, it is high time for us, around 50, definitely, we have to reduce our fat mass. Because the adipocytes, these are the basic cells of fat, produce many carcinogenic factors. So the incidence of cancer, any cancer for that matter, will be reduced if we reduce the fat mass. So what is important to perimenopausal age? and postmenopausal stage of our life is to engage ourselves in meaningful physical activity. Yogic postures form the ideal part because we don't have to go to any gym, just a mat, and how much is the place required? Just 6 feet by 3 feet, that is what is sufficient, which you can just roll and keep it in the bag anywhere in the world you go, and you can practice it. And selective postures which are going to increase the strength of the muscles is very important. So it will be a good selective protocol which you have to practice for muscle strength. And what is work on muscles डेंसिटी एक के ऊपर एक फ्री है यहाँ बिकॉज करेक्ट बिकॉज muscles are attached to bones, so indirectly you are giving stimulus to bones are made up of bone forming cells which are called osteoblasts. So the moment you work on muscles, the stimulus is going to bones and bone density will increase. That will prevent osteoporosis. So why have osteoporosis and then with trivial injury you come across with the fracture? No. It is high time we have to understand that we have to prevent osteoporosis. That's the important thing. Another thing is the metabolism. Metabolism goes down when the estrogen levels go down. तो सब लेडीज लोग कहते हैं मैं उतना ही खाती हूँ जो मैं 40 साल से खाते के आ रही हूँ, फिर भी मेरा वजन बढ़ रहा है, and they really get perplexed. That happens because our metabolism goes down. So how to increase the metabolism? Again yogic postures. So whatever may be the question, answer is only one: yogic study.
Agreed.
Now the fourth factor is HDL cholesterol. HDL cholesterol is a good cholesterol which is increased by any physical activity. That will protect our heart. Pelvic floor strengthening will reduce the incidence of stress incontinence, which is so common. It is very embarrassing in postmenopausal life. So there are many factors by which our selective yogic protocol will be helpful for taking care of postmenopausal phase of life. That is what is everybody should understand.
I completely agree, ma'am. And with this, it goes as a strong message to all the young girls that if they are making excuse to their yoga practice, better don't, because that will work as a tool for you to pass these temporary phases in your life called perimenopause, then menopause, and then it established a lifestyle during menopause, post-menopause, which is like a healthy lifestyle, and the body really reflects in a better way. Because honestly speaking, ma'am, I have seen I've seen people of your ages who are feared of jumping, also doing jumping jacks. But I have seen you at your center when you are constantly working together. You come and you lie yourself in different asanas on different props, do rope and belt therapy for yourself, do some stretches. I have seen you how you relax yourself or stretch yourself when you feel like that you have been constantly working together. So I think these things works. And to all our friends who are watching this IG live, I would also like to tell you that yesterday we have launched a self-paced program, which is a 3 hours program with Dr. Vineeta Ketkar, which is on post-menopausal management, where she has covered this entire section into three parts. First is physiology of menopause. Second is management of menopause. And third is yoga and osteoporosis, where she has specifically spoken about what are the hormonal changes in the body that leads to osteoporosis, which is never discovered until an injury is happened. And once that injury is happened, then we get perplexed, confused what to do in life. So it's better to have a yogic system, have a yogic lifestyle, yoga asana, and pranayam as a way to live your life, because that will help you in later stages of your life. Isn't it, ma'am?
Correct. Absolutely right.
So, a very important thing, ma'am. I really like this Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, Abhyas Vairagya Tan Nirodham.
Yes, very true, very true.
How do you see it in Grihast Ashram?
Yes, and the same two words are used in Bhagavad Gita also.
Yes.
That's the beauty. When Arjuna asked that, how can I control my mind, which is so difficult and moving here and there like wind? The Bhagavanta says, Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gruyate. So these are the two tools in our hand. Abhyasa is constant study of our own body and body functions. But Vairagya is the power of detachment, which is definitely useful till the last breath of our life. Because ultimately we are going to stop somewhere. Our life is going to stop somewhere. So how much to get entangled? Where to stop is well taught by this, I will say, the attitude of non detachment. And non detachment doesn't mean dryness. I used to feel initially that if I want to control my emotions, will I become totally dry? It is not like that. It is like Maitri Karuna Mudito Upeksha. So instead of motherhood of two sons, supposingly I am having two sons, I am a mother of two sons. Now I am a mother of so many girls and so many boys, right? So my motherhood expands and it becomes universal. My Maitri, my Karuna is universal, and that makes my life rich, which is very useful to me, right? And it gives a meaning to my life till the last day of my life. That's what is very important. Yes. So that
Yes.
way, yogic science is just a wonderful thing. Yes.
Yogic science, indeed, it gives a wonderful, uh, it's a life coach book which
Yes. Yes.
you can
It's a
always look upon to have a good quality of life. So,
yes.
I think I am done with my questions. But if you want to speak about something about your program, the self-paced program which we have recently launched at our website, if you have something to talk about post-menopausal care, please go ahead. This platform is all yours.
Myself.
Yeah, about your life, how you are doing post-menopausal management. Your mother, how she is doing
Yes,
post-menopausal management.
that's very important, and that I have to mention to express my gratitude. My mother is 20 years elder than me because she delivered me when she was 20 years old, and she is at my residence just now. In the evening yesterday, she asked me, where is the empty place in your flat? Because nowadays our homes are so much jam packed with furniture, there's hardly any empty space. Then that Viparita Dandasan bench, I just changed the angle and gave her an empty space. And believe me, my 87-year-old mother just selected one place and put some durry or mat on that, and she was nicely practicing prone postures, supine postures, side lying leg raising, and whatever little bit of swelling edema was there because of her traveling, she just washed it away. She was fit and fine, and she talks sense. She walks erect. She knows what I am doing, my brother is doing. Very much sharp memory. So I see as an idol in her that she carries the black belts and green belts, whatever we teach as rope and belt therapy. But most important is she takes care of body phenomenally well. And that is, I'm proud of her genes being in me. But more than that, Satu Dirgha Kala.
Right.
Because my mother has worked in Bombay Telephones. She joined at 18 years of age and she retired at 58 years of age. So 40 years of service she has done in Bombay Telephones. She retired as a senior supervisor. And I have seen whatever we learn, whatever we talk, whatever we practice, I have seen her in her. So it is like a role model. And that's how we can keep our life very elegant. What we want our basic dignity. So I will appeal to all my females that let us not waste our energy in gossips, unnecessary talks, unnecessary discussions, coming to the point, understanding our own moods, managing our own anxiety and little bit of depression sometimes really feel because the empty nest syndrome everybody has to face. The daughters and sons are going to live. When they get married, they are having their own life. You suddenly feel that what is there, what I can do. It's nothing like that. So you have to plan little bit.
We have lost your voice. We have lost your voice. We have lost your voice.
Hear me
Yes,
now?
yes.
Yeah. Another example is Dr. Hardikar sir of Pune, eminent orthopedic surgeon. His age is 92. He comes for consultation in his hospital, Hardikar Hospital. So age is not a bar. Age is just really a number if we take care of our mind and intellect. So that's what we can do, and we have to take inspiration from all these personalities. A special request to females, that's why let's be very strong and take care of our dignity. Our
I completely agree
dignity is
with you,
also.
ma'am. We should have a ownership of our own body. And for that ownership, we need to have a body self awareness. And for that body self awareness, we need to slow down ourselves or find that moment for ourselves where we actually introspect that what exactly is happening. Because body constantly give us signals and we tend to ignore it. And
Right.
there the diseases, disorders, chronic disorders happens because we are not listening to our body, we are not respecting our body. For us, yes, when we are in grahast ashram, there are a lot of unsaid commitments. Then there are a lot of family matters where we are involved in it. But we always request to all our participants, and especially women's, and the kind of initiatives Haloma Yoga produces also, to address that you need to have a time for yourself. You need to apply that yogic thing in your daily lifestyle, because until unless you don't apply it, you'll not be lighter with your shoulders and head. Uh,
And one another thing, Shivani, I want to share with my friends is that if you are doing supposedly 10 activities, at the end of day you say that you are tired, okay, and you share it with your kids and you share it with your husband. What's the immediate reaction? Oh, stop going to that class, or stop going doing that activity. They will mention that activity which is very dear to her.
right.
They will not say that from tomorrow I will help you in something. Kids will not say that I will manage my own things. They will only point out the activity which she loves.
Agreed.
So I will just request all the females not to say that I am tired. Just say it to yourself, modify your routine, take rest, but don't say you are tired. The moment you are tired, your favorite activity will be fired.
Seized. Agreed, ma'am. Agreed. But, ma'am,
So it is
here I always say that the conditioning of men has to be changed.
change. Change.
And for that reason, to change the condition of the men, women have to take their stand. I'm not talking about strong feminism. I'm just not talking about. I'm just talking about a gentle conversation with your family where you can actually express them what exactly you love and where exactly you need a help. So maybe they are willing to help, but they don't know. And until and unless we don't express, because usually women are conditioned in this way that we need to perform those duties, that's our responsibility, and who else will fulfill it? It's not about who else will fulfill it, it's all about asking for a help. And asking for
Correct.
a help is, so here that ego has to come down. You can
Correct. Right.
always
Right.
ask a help to your family, because family, this is for what family stands for.
Yes. I totally understand that you have to make them aware that their involvement is required for her. So you have to ask for help. Nothing wrong in asking for help. Make them aware that their help is going to enhance your capacity and the whole atmosphere in the home will be kept balanced. Definitely, you can request them once, twice, thrice. But if at all some personalities really don't change or don't respond, don't get disheartened.
Yeah.
You manage, you form your own priorities. If at all I am supposed to do 10 works, need not be 10 works will be finished till 10 o'clock in the night. One or two works may be remaining, that's fine. Let us accept that. So it is the priority, the first priority understanding, and of course talking with your family members and taking all the help and the comforts. Comforts also very important. Like when I completed my 50 years of age, one note was sent by my younger son, and that is the paper which is laminated and kept in my clinic, because now it is how many years ago, it is 16 years ago. He has sent me a note saying that, dear I, please remember you have reached 50, take all the comforts which you used to tell to your father, which we can easily afford, and then don't stretch yourself too much, and in spite of all that, we are there to take care of you. Love you, Mama. And he said, Akhil and Nikhil. So that's what. like Shivani, you said, they're ready to help you. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
they do understand. That's why they are family. But it's just that we have to make them understand. And
Understand.
if, even
Yes.
if they don't understand, then find an alternative. There are so many alternatives, but just don't lose what you love. Keep pursuing it, because that is what that will help. Because life, nothing in life is constant. It keeps
Correct.
changing. Life is dynamic, and for that reason, to pass from one stage to another, that transition is becomes very smooth when you are completely involved in the activities that you love, because that's your self time. That's first thing. And for that reason, friends, we have a program by Dr. Vineeta Ketkar on our website. It's a self-paced program for 3 hours. So maybe over a weekend you can complete this program. It's a program on post-menopausal health. So we have offered through Dr. Vineeta Ketkar yoga techniques, physiology, management, all details about post-menopausal management. You really need to understand what is happening inside the body and take right steps. So this program is not only for females who have reached to their menopausal stage. It also helps females who are about to reach or who are in their journey. Reason behind it, because that gives you a um, precautionary knowledge which you should start applying now, so that you have glorious periods during that time. What do you say, ma'am?
Their mothers and mother-in-laws better,
Yes.
and that will improve the relationship. Yes.
I completely agree. That is so important,
Important.
um, because you spoke about three things: the bone density, the muscle density, and the BMI.
Yes.
So these three things, you because during the program also, in the self-paced program also, you have specifically explained all these things.
Yes.
What happens to a hormonal cycle? What happens to the uterus? What happens to the you have spoken about that simple muscle in a very explanatory way called levator ani,
And I
and
message.
that's
Yes.
that is such an important
Yes.
muscle, and you have shared an entire yogic sequence on that. So
Yes.
this
Correct.
program is extremely elaborative program, but we have taken only 3 hours for you, and maybe this program helps you, helps your family, helps your community. If you're a yoga instructor, you should actually learn this program for your entire community. So you can find this program on our website. Thank you so much.
Thank
Uh,
you.
if you if you find a little bit this information valid and want to share with your friends, please do share this IG live. It is available on our hellomyyoga channel and on Gnosis Medical Yoga Foundation channel as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr.
Thank,
Vineeta Ketkar, for
thank you.
joining us
Thank you,
today.
Shivani. Thank you,
It was
Shivani.
privilege
Thank you.
talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.